Welcome to Jurassic Reviews. On this episode, we take a look at a new Deforeal figure from X+, the Deforeal Godzilla -1 RIC exclusive. Before we begin, if you enjoy these videos, be sure to like and subscribe. Here's a look at the box, a normal box for a Deforeal from X+, and you can see the yellow RIC sticker. This figure stands about 5 inches tall and is about 8 inches long from head to tail. This is my first Godzilla -1 figure in my collection. I have yet to pick up anything else, though I do have the X+ 30cm figures pre-ordered, and I believe the RIC version is on the way. Like all Deforeals, this is a figure with exaggerated proportions, sporting large heads and tiny bodies. This style allows for a ton of detail on the head sculpts. It's almost as if we're getting a glimpse at what a gigantic version would look like. For how small they are really nice looking, and I've been a big fan of them. I want to say I have maybe 80% of the released ones, at least the ones based on the Godzilla franchise. This -1 Godzilla is loaded with detail, and despite being heavily stylized, it captures the look of the Godzilla -1 really well. All the crazy looking scales look awesome. The -1 Godzilla has some of the most unique looking scales of any Godzilla, and they look really great on this figure. I particularly like the large scales near the dorsal plates. And speaking of the dorsal plates, they look great too, and have a cool texture on each of them that reminds me of a spider's web. Looking at the head, it looks really good with the creepy looking eyes and the individually sculpted teeth. This is the RIC version, so it includes a train that can be installed in its mouth. To do this, you first have to take off the top part of Godzilla's head and remove the tongue. Then you install the new tongue that has the train attached to it, and put the headpiece back on. It does leave a noticeable seam, but it's understandable given the feature, and I like that you have the option to have it with or without the train. Moving on to the paint, it looks awesome. The whole figure is painted mostly gray, but it has some brown paint that highlights the scales even more, including the scar on his face, where he regenerated after being hit by a mine in the film, which is such a nice detail. Looking at the head, the eyes are painted white and yellow with black pupils. Inside the mouth, the teeth are painted white with some brown mixed in as well. And the tongue and gums are pink and red. Here's a comparison with other Deforeals. Here it is with the RIC Orga. Here it is with Godzilla 2021. Here it is with Godzilla 1999. Here it is with Shin Godzilla. And here it is with Biollante. For a rating out of 10, I give this one a 9. This is another fantastic Deforeal by X+, one packed with awesome detail for a much affordable price compared to the larger X+ figures out there. I know these types of figures aren't for everyone, but I dig them, and if you're a big fan of Godzilla -1, I think this is a great figure to pick up. I recommend it. And that does it for the X+ Deforeal Godzilla -1 RIC exclusive. Thanks for watching and see you next time.